Yo, you are welcomed. You are very, very welcomed to the Goat Farm. I'm your host, Westside JJ. I'm here with the lookalikes, Freeway Zoe. And today, my boy, he wants to be introduced as Alonzo. He has a lot in store for you guys today. He's going to walk a real tight rope today. We're going to be assisting him. And hopefully everything will work out okay and fine, and we can get out of here scot-free. We have a very, very interesting show planned for you guys today. First off, how you guys feeling today? Everything's good?
Feeling good. Relaxed. I like the podcast room.
Yeah, man. This is we're going in the rabbit hole today, bro.
Hey, real quick, man. I wanted to say this, and I wanted to do this last show, but it's on my mind right now. But I really wanted to give a shout out to you, JJ, because you do all the editing, all the video work and stuff like that. This man does a lot for us, man. He really come in here and like whatever y'all see, me and Alonzo literally just come in here and sit down. Yeah. And we'll help and stuff like that. But JJ is literally like the mastermind. Yeah. He gets all the videos done. He does all the editing. No, we don't send it out to nobody. JJ does everything. Me and Alonzo literally is blessed to even be a part of this with him, man. So we appreciate that, you, man. We're giving you a salute today, man, because you really a goat, man.
Wanted to give you your flowers, man.
For sure,
you putting out every video is getting better and better and better. And man, I look forward to growing with you guys.
And this one's gonna be even better.
Yeah, for sure. I just want you guys to let me give this little disclosure. I'm just trying to give out information. What you do with that information is up to you.
Okay, for sure. And any story behind that mask? Like,
just today I feel like, I just feel like taking you guys down the rabbit hole today.
So this is Alonzo Uncovered.
Yes.
Our covered.
Yeah. Facts. Okay.
Yeah.
The first thing we're gonna get into. Let me dive into this. Okay. We're gonna get into this Carlee Russell situation, right?
Yeah. Hey, someone was just telling me yesterday about that.
All right, Carlee Russell. Okay, so first off, Carlee Russell went missing in Hoover, Alabama. 25-year-old Carlee Russell. She allegedly seen a child on the side of the road that she felt like she had to help. She calls 911. I think she called some family members. Allegedly, said that she sees a child in a diaper.
Yeah.
On the side of the road in what looks like a rural area. In Alabama, she allegedly hopped out to help this child and was attacked by someone who came out of the bushes who also claimed they're there to help the child. So she goes missing for 2 days. She shows up at her family member's home, battered and bruised and barefoot. Is that right? The police found a wig, her phone, and what else? Shoes or?
They found a host of stuff.
Basically, they found her belongings. So it came out that this was all a hoax, that this was basically a lie at the end of the day, that none of this happened, and it was some kind of plot that she put together. Was it a dick appointment?
I really want to dive into it more and see if she had like a girlfriend, like a boyfriend or something like that, because I really don't understand. You're a grown woman, just leave. Like, why would you do all that? But later on, I found out that they found in her phone, like she was like Googling stuff.
Yeah, she Googled basically how to like kidnap herself.
Yeah, can she get like money from
Amber Alerts?
Yeah, do she got to pay for Amber Alerts?
Right.
Like,
she watched Taken.
Yeah, she watched Taken. She Googled Taken on her phone, like all type of stuff. Like, what is you doing?
I'm not gonna lie. Do y'all remember a couple of years back? What's his name? Jesse Smollett.
Yeah.
This is kind of like giving like Jesse Smollett, like you want attention, like, and we might be laughing about it, right? We're laughing about it.
This is a mental illness for sure.
It's that, but also too, a lot of blacks was kind of like, oh man, the news never covered when black women go missing. There's over 100. There's over 100,000 black women missing each year.
Yeah.
Right, and never get this national coverage.
Yeah.
The one time that everybody's up in the uproar, it's on all the major news outlets. It's a hoax.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for us, when one black person do something, we all get grouped in it. You get what I'm saying? Now they can be like, oh damn, man, we better check and make sure she didn't go Googling how to come up missing. Like, I just didn't understand that. What was the point?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we'll find out later on in, like, coming up weeks and stuff like that. But this is kind of, like, very idiotic to me.
Yeah, it's a mental health
like,
issue for
no,
sure.
this is like a woman who want attention.
Right, 100%.
But I didn't think she think it was going to get this big. I think she thought it was just going to stay in Hoover, Alabama. You get what I mean? Now, everybody naturally, then to come and find out she might have stole $107 out of a register. So she might actually get a case after doing this.
I think she's gonna get a case.
She might get a case because the feds got into it. The feds got into it because I remember watching Dateline before. A woman did this before in Florida.
Yeah.
And she ran away with her boyfriend. She made it seem like he was kidnapping her. That he took her to a hotel and stuff like that. Asked for ransom money. The feds got involved and stuff like that. And just because they went to a federal bank and got the money and stuff like that, the feds even up bringing up charges on her. Oh, They had to press charges on her. Yeah. And like, for what? If y'all want to run away with somebody, just run away. All this stuff is crazy. You probably took some news away from something that should have been like,
She Googled.
Let's see here. How to take money from a register without being caught.
She
Googled Birmingham bus station. She Googled, do you have to pay for an Amber Alert?
She also was looking up how to buy a bus ticket to Tennessee.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot going on here.
There's a lot, bro. And all of this, she's 25 years old. What's she like? What was the goal?
This had to have been some type of love affair. She was probably running from a mate, and running from a mate,
or running to.
Yeah, for sure.
Running from a mate to run to a mate. And this is something I want to transition into. Like, I'm here with two ex-master manipulators, and I want to know, what are some of the things that you may have told somebody that got you out of one situation and into another? What are some of your best storylines? I know one for you that I was actually involved in.
Oh, yeah.
That was genius.
Brilliant.
Can I share that one first?
Please.
Okay,
please.
This was during COVID-19. You remember that? You probably remember. We had a day fade.
Okay, yeah.
We were day fading, and it was our group is a mixed one. It's, we're not going to get too deep onto the ex relations and the current relations, but a few people were obligated at the time.
Yeah.
So we had another group that we were trying to get to, like a more newer group. Okay. I wouldn't say fresher. I would say newer.
Okay.
And we were thinking, like, how can we escape this location that we're in scot-free to buy us enough time to get to where we're trying to get to, right? So, the bottles were flowing. So Zed came up with, okay, they're going to get this current bottle. This next time, we're going to say, hey, we're all going to go get the next bottle. When we had no intentions at all of going to get the next bottle. And I was like, yo, you on your toes. So we eventually lied and said, all right, well, now we're going to go get the next bottle. The overall mission didn't execute because we were moving a little too slow in the middle point, and eventually, like,
did y'all double back?
Nah,
they came to us.
There was a middle point. There was a middle ground.
Okay.
So we had to meet the others at the middle ground to take them to the final location. And we were moving too slow at that middle ground to where we didn't make enough quick enough steps in the window of time we had, and we ended up getting jammed up. Me myself, I wouldn't say I ended up getting jammed because I was scot-free in the situation, but it didn't really flow as well.
Honestly, it really wasn't even me.
No, listen, let me say something. Zed is very like once he got himself keyed in on something, he's very like, that's it. Like, everything else is like he's blinded by everything else. So I can imagine like what type of night y'all was having. Like, I don't even want.
It didn't turn out well.
It didn't turn out well.
I know it didn't.
But let me just say this: it wasn't really Zed. This wasn't really a Zed thing.
It looked like a Zed
because of
thing.
the other person that was involved.
Yeah.
But there's been plenty of times where we have executed just fine. I had JJ one time.
Is this the time he was asleep at McDonald's parking lot?
No.
Different
This
time.
is like 2017.
Okay.
I was dealing with this lady, but I had something else going on. It was obviously 135. And so I said, hey, JJ, she's going to FaceTime me. pick it up, but just kind of like show me like passed out.
Why are you doing all this shit? You grow.
Bro, it was back then.
Okay.
It's, 2017. I was very immature. Nothing like that.
I told y'all that ain't shit, y'all.
No. This was 2017. Very mature now. I would not do that.
Okay.
That one worked.
That one worked.
My situation, you said, have I ever like tried to manipulate something to get out of a relationship with somebody else? No, I never manipulated. I think I just always just fucking left.
You just up and leave.
Yeah, my breakups is
and explain later.
Yeah. Like my breakups, I'm not good at breaking up.
No, it's not necessarily a breakup.
I mean, not really a breakup, but like you talking about like to leave or
say you like somewhere with a certain person and you're trying to leave that situation.
Oh,
leave that location to get to another location without any complication.
Oh yeah, I'll fucking be like, I gotta go.
Just straight up.
Yeah, I don't need to do all that shit. Like, I think I'll probably like, oh, I'm going to the casino or something like that. But I really don't like. The
casino is definitely a reliable.
Yeah. I used to say that years ago, but I mean, like, bitch, if you boring, I'm about to leave. Like, what the fuck? But it's like if I'm in a relationship and the homie's like, yeah, y'all, come on. Like, I have to like outweigh my options. Like, is it really worth going? Cause like I ain't trying to be on nobody snapping. Like I ain't supposed to be here. Mm-hmm. Like I ain't about to get caught up on no stupid shit. Like right now anyway. But I mean like back a while ago. Yeah, like I used to have to like, hey y'all, like who all gonna be there? Cause Fresno's small, so like put the snaps on the pause. Mm-hmm. But we really don't snap because like that shit.
We don't snap.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah,
we don't snap. We if a whole party going on over here, we might just snap the bottle. You get what I mean? In the thing on mute. You feel me?
Discretion.
Very. So
discretion.
We make people sign NDAs and stuff like that. So it's all good. So yeah, but not right now. Like I ain't sneaking out the house to do none of that shit. Like shit.
Okay, so
what they trying to hold up?
So my boy Zed, you know what I mean? Or excuse me, Zed, Alonzo. He's today. Alonzo today, guys.
Yeah.
He has something he wants to spearhead. He has another current event that he wants to spearhead. And
it's funny that you said that he's gonna be Alonzo today because that's who he's identifying today as Alonzo.
Yeah, he's identifying as Alonzo.
As Alonzo.
He's identifying as he's not Zed Trilla. He's identifying as Alonzo.
I'm identifying as Alonzo, and let me get
the man version.
Yeah, I identify as a male. Yeah. So where this is all going is. I just so happen to be, doing my daily reading. I come across this bill in California, Assembly Bill 957, that Laura D. Wilson, Democrat, is pushing this bill, basically saying if your child wants to identify as female and it's a boy. Or if it's a boy and want to identify as a girl, you basically have to let that child, become that. You have to help. You have to do your best to help that child become what opposite it wants to be. Mm-hmm. But I will say this too. Also, it has to be a situation to where the parents are separating. Mm-hmm. Like let's say. I'm divorcing my girlfriend. I mean, I'm divorcing my wife. Mm-hmm. And our daughter wants to be a boy. Mm-hmm. But I'm not, I'm opposed to it. Mm-hmm. But my ex is not opposed to it. Mm-hmm. You'll go to court, the judge will interfere, and they could literally take your child away from you.
If I don't identify
if you're opposing what your child is saying. And we're talking about 6, 7, 8 years old.
Really?
This is the bill that Laura D. Wilson is proposing. That
what is her like? She got like any she's got a horse in the race, like somebody in her family.
I'm not sure.
I'm almost at somebody. Google
she has two children.
She has 2 children. I think this is the one that has a child that's going through this right now.
She has a.
So she has a child that's.
She has 2 children.
I think she has a child that's transitioning right now. I'm almost for sure.
So first off, to clear the bill is it's the Assembly Bill number 957. If you want to look it up for yourself and do your own research.
Yes, please. I implore you to do your own research. like I said, my job is just to put it out there. What you do with it is what you do with it.
Yeah, and it's important that, like me, I've only voted, I voted twice. I voted against Trump because I was obligated. My family put pressure on me to vote against Trump.
Can I just?
My family really put pressure on me, and then I voted for Obama in 2008.
Okay, I'll circumvent back to that later, but I just want to say this. This is a Democrat state.
Yeah.
Right? And for me, myself, I haven't voted since 2008 with Obama.
Yeah.
I really lost a lot of faith in the system. And like I said, it's up to us to fix this. Like California, like we can't control what's going on in the other states, but in California we can at least by voting we like right now I kind of feel like I have to vote now because I have children.
Yeah.
Right. And they're obviously, I mean, they're young men and they know what they are, and that's no shade to any child or any parents that are going through this situation. I'm not judging, but I'm just saying that I feel like this is an in-home situation. Mm-hmm. This is something the parents should be figuring out, not to where the state can come in and take your child away from you. Yeah. And these things shouldn't even be forced on children to even think about. Mm-hmm. I was just speaking with a teacher yesterday. I'm going to keep her name. I'm going to protect the innocent. But she was telling me how she's seeing these things and children are playing games with this because she's actually an English teacher and she's at that state where she's teaching them about pronouns, his, her, mm-hmm. they, this. And there was a student that, I want to be called this. I identify as this. Mm-hmm. So, the teacher, she has to respect that. Mm-hmm. She calls home. Hey, so use the name that the student told her to use. And the parents are like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, what the hell is that? So they going down the rabbit hole. Turns out the kid is, playing. Yeah. Like, these are the games, and this is honestly like, this is too much for children to have to worry about. Mm. Like when a child goes to school, they should learn, and that's it, and not be taught things about sexuality. Mm-hmm. 7, 8, 9 years old, worried about sex.
Yeah, that's too young.
That's too young.
Way too young.
That's just crazy.
And I just want to see, because I just looked it up right now too. Yeah. They're actually going to charge parents with child abuse.
Yeah, it's child abuse.
Yeah, they're actually going to charge parents with child abuse for not doing it. Yeah, that's insane.
That's insane. You didn't fed them, clothed them, put housing, did all of that. Yeah, bro. There's so many, and they don't tell you the statistics on kids that go through this transition, mm-hmm. and then when they get older, they wish they didn't do it. Mm. They just forcing this hypersexual. They're making kids hypersexual, right? And it's crazy. Like that, when a kid comes into a classroom, he shouldn't have to worry about what do you identify as? Or, that's crazy. My son for sure.
It's almost kind of like, and I don't know this gonna sound weird, but it's kind of like doing the what's that guy that got caught with those tigers?
Oh, you're talking about Joe Exotic?
Yeah, Joe Exotic. When Joe Exotic asked the dude, well, you watch porn, right? Well, do you watch the guy's pee-pee? And he was just like, huh? So it's kind of like tricking him. It's kind of like it's like a trick question, because now you kind of thinking about it like, I get, like, you're a boy or girl. Yeah. And I know it's kind of hard, and it's kind of it's easy for us to say, hey, you're either a girl or guy. You get what I mean? But people who's going through this, they probably like, it's way different. But I know what you're saying for the children.
For the children,
I think their minds is way too, like, they're not this advanced to be talking about.
To be thinking about.
Are you a guy or a girl? I mean, it's kind of like simple. You get what I mean? Like, you let them worry about that when they get older,
right?
And I know some kids, like, we can kind of tell, and like, like, oh, this kid gonna be kind of like, different, But it's just like, let them kids be kids. They're not worrying about that. They just worrying about eating, having fun. Like, this is too much for me,
bro.
This is too much, man.
It's gone as bad as they're taking urinals. You can look it up. They're taking urinals.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. They're taking urinals out of the boys' bathroom. Mm-hmm. They want you to sit down like a good girl. Like this is outrageous.
I sit down when I pee in the morning because I got like a boner or something.
Bro, listen. But you, no. Listen. Let me just tell you. But you're not having to think like, oh,
that's crazy.
I'll just sit down and pee, and it's going to like, bro. There's things that's going on, and I feel like it's only happening in liberal states mainly.
Right. But why do you think they're trying to push like this so hard? Because I feel like...
Do you think it'll even pass? I don't think this even pass.
I think it will.
I people will vote yes on this?
Yes.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I looked up too, California is very big on this, like, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but they big on this LGBT and all the other stuff.
Now
they're big on that here.
I want to make sure we're speaking correctly because we're in a public space. And I'm about to go deep, so let me just say this. The letter.
Do you know the letters by
I don't want to.
I think it's LGBT.
Yeah. Okay.
Q.
Yeah. Q.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Plus.
So the thing with that is, there's actually gays, right? That's speaking.
Not against it. Not with this, right?
That's not with this.
Oh, I think they are. Yeah.
There's a group.
Yeah.
There's a group because what's going on is, I'm going to take you guys down the rabbit hole. See, pedophiles have infiltrated that community, and they're using what they actually went through, the LGBT. Can you make sure I'm saying
LGBTQ?
Yeah. Let me write that down. LGBTQ plus. Right. So the pedos are infiltrating that organization, that community, and basically getting all of their benefits, but using that to get to children.
A hidden agenda.
It's a hidden agenda underneath that.
Yeah.
And there's gays and stuff that's sticking up saying, hey, look, man, let's keep this away from children.
Yeah.
But you have people that are using this stuff to get to children and groom them.
Yeah.
Bro, there's no way that a kid should... That flag... And this is not a Z thing. This is quoting multiple gay people. That flag is a sexual thing. That's a sexual preference. They're not gay people. They want healthcare. They want difference. They want respect. They want peace.
Yeah.
They just want to be treated equally.
Yeah.
They're not pushing this stuff and you notice the only things that they show in schools. Because you guys know that they're letting transgender males come and read books to children now, and it's never a issue with the trans woman. It's always the trans man going into schools.
I just Googled it. It's called grooms.
Yeah, they're grooming them.
It's called grooms. They actually have a thing called
grooms. They're grooming them. Yeah. And there's plenty. Can we pull that video up?
Of what?
Of the video I showed you.
Did you send it over?
Yeah, let me make sure. But there's things that's going on.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna talk about like imagination.
Go ahead, please.
And kids who have imaginations. And I had a very wide imagination.
Okay.
Right?
Oh,
Listen. Hear me out. Back in like 92, 93, I thought I was Ricky Henderson, right?
Wait, who's that?
Listen, Ricky Henderson, he's like the all-time leadoff home run hitter. He's like the most stolen bases ever.
His name is
Ricky Henderson.
Okay, yeah.
And I really thought I was Ricky Henderson. So
who did he play for?
He played for the A's. He played for the Blue Jays. He may have played for the Yankees before, but he was my hero. You know, I wanted to play left field. I wanted to wear number 24. I wanted to bat leadoff, right? So I really thought I was Ricky Henderson, right? So imagine if, like, I know I'm kind of going off script here.
It's all right. Go ahead. You make it.
That it was my parents' obligation to make sure that I'm Ricky Henderson. They have to buy me that A's jersey. They have to buy me the shoes he wears. You know what I mean? Like, it's just an imagination. And I know this is a lot more serious of a topic, but kids have imaginations. Some kids think they're Barney. Some kids think they're Spider-Man, you know?
Oh,
and that's fine for kids. So
yeah, for kids.
Imagine a kid just thinking like, hey, you know, they build up this
fairy tale.
This sexual character, this sexual idol for kids to be, and now a kid's mind, which is very underdeveloped, wants to be this guy. And they're like, oh, I want to be this guy who dresses up like a woman and calls himself transsexual, but they don't really know what it's all about. They're just that's what. And kids and little boys actually do dress up. There's cases where 7-8-year-olds dress up, wear dresses or whatever the case may be. That don't mean at 16 they want to continue to do that. They're still developing. They're still finding themselves. At 16, a lot of times kids don't know who they are,
I hope that, like, out of all our videos, this one really, like, reaches out to, like, the black community, because I feel like we don't deal with this well. And I have publicly said this before numerous of times. And
what do you mean by deal with this? Not to cut you off.
Like, we don't know how to properly deal with, like, our homosexual cousins. We don't know how to deal with, like, gays. And, like, I feel as though it's, like, I don't want to bash nobody, but it's like, damn, I really wouldn't know what to do with this shit. Like, if it was, I prayed that, that none of my sons have this change, but I mean, I don't want to sound either like I'm bashing them or you be like, oh, you won't let your sons be that. But I just pray that I never have to deal with this. Because I feel like it's a lot to deal with. I'm being honest with you. And I'm not educated enough to deal with it.
I would say this. My thing is not to sit here and judge anybody that's gay.
No, I don't think you are.
If anyone is taking offense, please don't. My thing is, we need to protect the children.
Right.
Adults could do whatever the hell they want.
Right.
But if we're going to keep voting for these people to keep opposing their views on us, like, our children, we got to protect our children.
Right.
Black, Mexican, white, we could put all our racist shit aside.
Right.
We have to vote right, and we have to start calling people out.
100%.
Bro, there's no way that we should be okay with our children thinking about sex at 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Bro, no.
Yeah.
And it's not even just sex. It's having sex with the opposite sex. You got kids confused talking about them, they, her. What? Like, bro,
yeah,
what
I don't know why
we're
making it so difficult on these kids.
Yeah, I just honestly feel like let the kids be kids, right? Hey, respectfully, teacher, if you are a part of the LGBTQ plus, that's fine.
Let me ask you something. Do you know if the teachers, like, do they have to get permission from the parents before they start talking about sex and stuff like that?
No, they don't. I like I said, I just talked to I talked to 2 teachers yesterday.
They don't have to inform the parents.
And they're both in different
districts.
Different districts. One's in the San Diego area and one's in the Bay Area. And they're telling me all these stories about how kids are either, one, playing with this situation, right? Or 2, they're really going through it. But what I was told was she doesn't lead the conversation. If children want to dive into it, she just facilitates.
Okay.
Right? Because she doesn't want to put her views on other people's children. She respects. She doesn't try to cut them off or be disrespectful to them.
Right.
But she also you got it queued up?
Almost, buddy.
Okay.
I'm almost like I feel like we should have had it, like, and I don't know if I'm calling them right, but we should have had like a transgender coming here today to talk about this, like as they was a kid. Oh, remember the one that was at the party?
What party?
The party for.
Yeah.
We should have seen. That was crazy.
Yeah. Buddy.
Was you there?
No.
Man, I was like, damn.
Well, let me just say this. Me personally, I don't have an issue with that. I don't have
no,
an
yes,
issue.
you do, Alonzo.
Huh?
Yes, you do.
No.
Yes, you do. Alonzo, it's okay.
Give me a second. Right. I don't have a problem with what people do, right?
Yeah.
But me in general and how I am, I prefer not to be around it because it's just not something that I'm comfortable with. And I don't hate it per se, but I just, like, if I don't need to be around it, I don't want to be around it.
Right, for sure.
I don't have no hate towards them.
I told you about my experience, right, with this?
No.
Well, like, I was working, and a guy and his boyfriend actually worked there at the place I was working at. Remember? I told you? And then, like, he would, like, joke around. I was like, bro, I don't play like that and shit. You know, I don't do that. And then he was like, oh, lighten up. And I was like, no, bro, I don't play like that. And then one day I was sitting in the office doing paperwork and stuff like that. And then he just, like, came in and sat down. I was like, can I help you? And he was just like, I just want to let you know, like, hey, I'm just be joking around. You know, I know like blacks there don't really like us. I'm like, no, it's like you do your own thing. You know, he was just like, this is just you guys don't understand. And then like he was just telling me, he was just like, it was so hard for me to be around black people, and I really like black people. And he was just like you're cool. I see you cool with everybody else. He's like, I can talk about sports and other stuff. And I was like, okay, like get to the point. He was just like, man, I was going to kill myself when I was 13. And I was like, when he said that, I was like, oh shit. Like, damn, bro. Like, and then I couldn't imagine, like, just like Alonzo, this dude used to like make it sound like a cat, all type of stuff, just to be weird when he was a kid. Yeah. So imagine not being able to be yourself, and then you want to kill yourself at 13 years old. Yeah. Yeah. Like, and when he said that to me, I was like, damn, because I remember like when I kind of like wanted to just run away, because dog, I feel like if I run away, like I'll be one less problem my mom had to worry about, because it was so tough on bills and like, bro, shit was so bad. So I was thinking like, God damn, I never thought about it like that.
Well, like let me
hold on, let me finish. So I was like, damn, and then afterwards, bro, I stuck his hand. I was like, hey man, I'm sorry if I did anything to offense to you or nothing like that. I was like, I didn't really understand or nothing like that. And he was just like, yeah, it took me a long time. And he was like, I had to go live with my auntie and stuff like that because my dad kicked me out the house. Like he came out when he was 13. Yeah. And like in Hispanic culture and stuff like that, they kind of like us too. Yeah, yeah. And he was just like, no, like he was like his dad kicked him out, but his mom like kind of like gave him some money and was like, go live with your auntie and stuff. Like that's why they ended up moving down here to Fresno. I mean, that's why he ended up moving here to Fresno. Yeah. But he was just like, he couldn't have it. He was just like, I was like, damn, man, that's crazy. So I apologize to him for, like my biggest fear is like, oh, Zoe, like, we see you walking with it, like, like, I don't care what people say, but, Fresno kind of takes stuff and just go out of portion with it. You get what I mean? Yeah, so I always think, like, y'all walk ahead of me. You get what I mean? But now, like, bro, like, having family members and, like, even relatives, like, bro, like, I wouldn't want nobody to feel like they couldn't be themselves because of me, or what I'm going to say, like, bro, be yourself. Like, I don't even care no more, because I would want you to be yourself so you don't have to kill yourself. That's, like, always in my mind. Like, I always want somebody just to be themselves, like, do whatever it is you want to do, as long as you don't kill yourself. Because, like, I'll feel like shit if somebody was like, well, they wrote a letter and, like, well, the guy at work didn't like me, so, like, I don't never want to put anybody in that position. Dog.
I'm gonna say this. I know someone that actually killed themselves because of because they were being made fun of at their job and stuff like that.
No shit?
Yeah. I know some. No. We'll talk about it later. But and like I said, if a dude start twerking and stuff, I'm gonna leave. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit up here and make it like. Sometimes I was just watching somebody snap.
I was just about to say that. And I hate that, man.
It was just,
oh my God.
Oh, shit. Hey. You said hate. Watch out, bro. Chill.
No.
Let's not use hate when we're talking about.
Oh, shit. Okay.
All right. So you describe it. I'm going to say, I dislike, at 2 o'clock in the morning when I'm watching Snap, and then it's just like, dude, I'm just like,
yeah, bro.
Like, put the censor thing, like, hey,
but
guys.
that comes with it. Though.
I know.
Yes, but, okay, let me finish my monologue. What I want to say is, I don't have hate towards anyone like that. Like I said, I have family members that are part of that community. Right. And I don't sit there and, I don't want you around me. No. Just look, I don't want to be around extra stuff, but I don't have a hate towards anybody. Right. I don't want to be like, oh, he's a homophobe and Listen, I will respect you. I know a lot of people that's gay that I'm cool with. Like I don't have a problem with gay people. Yeah. It's just like, I'm not gonna stand next to you if you and your man sitting on each other's lap. Bro. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, it just makes me feel
it's
like,
okay to be uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's okay like that.
No. But I'm saying,
I'm saying it's okay to like feel like
in
like,
general.
Yeah.
Because there's things that like I've given an example to a gay person who's like, I don't necessarily want to go to the club in the group I'm in that I'm showing up with the gay person, but I also don't want to show up to the club with a gang member as well.
Oh God,
it's reasons why that perception wise I don't want to show up with certain kind of people. For sure. And nothing against gays, but I want to show what people that are looking for what I'm looking for.
Right.
And to be honest,
You know what I mean?
Exactly. No. I'm gonna take y'all on a roller coaster real quick.
Please don't.
One of my good friends. I'm not gonna say her name, but man, I've known her for, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I've known her for over 10 plus years. I done been to her wedding, and the crazy thing is, I guess I am a little biased because
I say I can deal with two girls.
Two men sitting on top of each other. I'm gonna be like, shit. But my homegirl and her wife, man,
Oh my God, I'm one of those people.
So you get one.
I'm wishy-washy.
Yeah,
because I like two girls. Like, but I'm accustomed to two girls.
But you like women, so two girls in any circumstance is fine.
Yeah.
As long as
so. Women,
as long as they're cool people.
Yeah. Let me finish this. I've been to her wedding. I've been to her house. I've like chilled with her, all type of stuff.
Yeah.
I even went to her birthday party that was at a gay club. She rented out a spot. Yeah. Let me give context. There's this part downtown where it's like it's multiple rooms, and she rented out one. And like me and the other straight people, we went. Bro, it wasn't like it was her people and like her family. Like I don't have a hate for people.
Liza, listen.
But
one of our biggest fans is gay.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Like, one of our biggest fans is gay.
Yeah, bro.
And like I said, we would love for you to come on the show and just like, hey, man, come talk to us about it.
Facts.
Yeah, like because we don't. Like, one thing is about this podcast, man, we try to educate and get educated. You know what I mean? That's why we read the comments. That's why we be in the comments. And
yeah, we would have loved to have had someone who maybe knew they were homosexual in elementary.
Yeah, for sure.
To come and chime in on this, but maybe another time.
Maybe we'll double back for you for sure, like we did with the health thing. Like we'll double back for that because I want to be educated. Because one thing I don't want to do is be like saying something that's not correct or just like giving my point of view. I want that person to give their point of view too. Yeah, that's how converse works. You know. Yeah. So I would like to converse, and we'd like to come converse. So hit JJ inbox. You know.
Yeah. Please hit up Westside JJ.
Either of our inboxes. Either inbox.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. But okay. So can we get into another topic while we already in the California?
Yeah, because this is a California law.
California. Yeah, this is California.
It's a law that I don't think will pass. And again, the bill is AB Assembly Bill 957. If you want to look it up and do your own homework and figure it out, and if you want to vote on it when it comes to time, you can do that. Again, black people. We need the vote. I'm not a big voter myself, but we need the vote. If we can gang up and kind of get on one accord and vote.
Before we jump into the other segment, can you explain to me what happened with the Trump and Obama thing? Like why?
Why was the pressure put on me?
Yeah, what
my roommate, your sister, she put the pressure on me.
For sure, she texted me.
And she did something, a little illegal. I got some mail in the paper. I got some paper in the mail, and I just went and did it. I was like, all right, well, this didn't work out, so I'm just gonna go do it myself on your behalf. But yeah,
they wanted you to obviously vote for Biden
for some reason. A lot
for
of people
Biden or Obama.
I think Obama. It wasn't Obama. Obama was long gone.
No, they wanted because
it was the last election.
Yeah,
it was
Trump.
It was the second one. It's one because the first time I really didn't think Trump was going.
No, I take that back.
Really, I didn't.
Trump went against Hillary the first time.
Yeah, it was the second time. It was Biden.
Yeah, the second time you got for Biden.
The first time, I didn't really think Trump was going to win. I thought it was a joke the whole time. I thought
nobody did.
For real?
I thought it was a hoax. I found humor in it all.
I voted for him.
And
I honestly,
I'm really
you did not vote for Trump.
I told you I didn't vote since.
I was about to say I voted for Trump.
This time I will be voting for Trump. This time I will be.
I would too.
Yeah,
for sure. I probably won't vote, but
come vote, JJ.
You don't have to vote on the presidency to vote. I don't think. Is that a requirement?
It's invalid. Like they give you a
that's the one vote you have to vote on.
It's like presidents.
It's like presidents, local.
Because there's a bunch of bills and stuff.
There's a bunch of
underneath that. But is it like required that you vote on the presidency?
I just went in. I was like, I'm just where can I sign up for Trump? That's the only thing I said.
Okay, so
I just wanted to get the sticker and stuff.
All right, so let's
wait. A crazy thing today. I ran into first time ever seen this. A black dude with "Make America Great."
I wanted one. I wanted the camouflage.
And John, make one. John, make one.
Let me just tell you this.
Hacian one?
Yeah, Hacian one. John, make one for real. That'd be raw.
Let me just tell you something. that hat is so divisive because immediately when you walk past another black man, you kind of like, oh, he a sellout. But no. I'm not thinking that. I'm not gonna get on here in front. Before I was like, oh, Trump's a racist, X, Y, and Z. It's just how the media portrays him.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because you guys remember before Trump was with black people, he was in music videos, he was in their rap lyrics and all that.
Facts.
Then when he started running for the Republicans, oh, he's a racist.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, a lot of that too is I don't think black people understand like the difference between Democrats and Republicans. No, I don't really. No. I really don't think they understand because I mean, like that's just like, and I'm not. It's just like if your grandma a Christian. Your mama a Christian, you gonna be a Christian.
Yeah.
People don't venture out until they really find out what's going on in the world, really start reading and stuff like that. You get what I mean? And that's how I feel. Like a lot of people don't really pay attention to like you said, your grandma, your mama, your sisters tell you go vote and who to vote for.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Unless you really like watch this stuff, really do your homework on the US. But I think like, man, like honestly, like no one really pays attention. And like you said, black people don't vote.
Some black people know, but it's rare.
It's
like
a
I can
handful.
get around my black friends, and we don't really know much about what's going on.
Like
I'm probably the only one to pay attention to the politics.
Like he brought up this bill, I didn't even know this was going on. I mean, I don't have no kids, so I don't really give a shit.
But in general, I'm constantly
like our family grew up like we watch CNN together. Like my dad always put us on to like watching CNN, like know what's going on, know the president, like know about this stuff. You get me? Like we get in a big debate with my pops all the time about.
I just got into one.
Like we always like literally heated debates about this stuff.
Yeah.
Like he's really a Biden fan, in which I don't understand why.
Biden, but he's a diehard Democrat. Yeah. Honestly, a black person could be running for Republicans and he wouldn't even like he's a diehard Democrat.
Yeah. Like almost like his football team, the Niners, right?
Yeah.
He probably Democrat over the Niners in his book. Or
bro, listen, Democrat.
Yeah.
Then the 49ers?
Then the dog.
Democrats again, and then Democrats again, and then the dog, and then 49ers.
He said the dog.
Yeah, bro, like...
Mom is anywhere between.
Somewhere in there. But what I'm telling you is, as black people, we got to stop paying attention to mainstream media, and we got to start doing our own research.
You should bring him on, JJ.
Pops.
For that, like doing a debate or something. Like when they start running, you bring him on. He'll come in here probably biting up and all type of stuff.
Yeah, but
he put the biting sign in your front yard.
I think he did he?
I think he did. Yeah. But the only thing is, he won't put the American flag up.
But he will though. For my grandpa that passed away.
Yeah,
peace be upon him.
But that was the
at
only
first like my pops was like, no American flag. Like y'all put that shit up if you want to. I'm gonna take it down. Like all that. Yeah. Now it's one like literally hanging up in the house. Yeah. Even though it's my grandpa veteran fan, but still he's like a. Yeah, he's really, an interesting guy.
Okay, so
I was
to this California talk, man.